Mm. Let's see now. There we go. Starting on the bow today. Oh, hi! Thank you for the sub! How are you today? Thank you so much. That is so kind. And we got an emote too. Thanks to you, we unlocked the bee. Thank you. Wee! Hi! Hello! Thank you so much, Holsky. I am good. I'm doing well, thank you. Doing well. I'm drawing along. Nice. What are you drawing? What are you working on? Anything exciting? Well, surely it's exciting. Making some Animal Crossing stickers. Lovely. Nice. Which characters? Aw, nice. Do you want to share your Instagram? Because I don't always recognize Twitch names, unfortunately. Silly old man here. That's alright, Enge. Not to worry. I'll be here. I'll be here um, trying to figure out the shading of this bow, which was, I assume, the bow is going to take me a minute today. My goodness. So I might actually do another shade layer of 20% just to see how this works. No doubt that I do follow. Instagram. Oh, why am I like this? Why am I inept with technology? I do follow. Lovely. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes. I love the colors of your work. Definitely. Yes. Thank you. She's looking alright. I had a bit of a hard time yesterday trying to figure out her shading for her dress in the center here. But I think in the end, once I started playing with the color tones and moved away from like overly pastel tones that were looking so muted that it just didn't really, it almost took away from the piece a little bit. So today I am working with a little bit of stronger colors. So what character are you working on today, sticker-wise? I'm glad. I'm glad you like the purple lines. I'm trying not to do solid line arts with these paintings. Julian and Roscoe. Ooh, both characters that I quite like. Well done. I'm excited to see if you finish anything during the stream, and later on, hopefully, we'll have a couple of more people following. Um, please do not hesitate to share a link to them in your in the chat, so other people can see them too. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that pop dimension that this gave it, so we're going to continue with that. Of course, my pleasure. Many people ask me, actually, like other artist friends sometimes ask me when we're like having coffee or something together. They say like, why do you emphasize so much on sharing other people's work rather than just use your channels to share your own? Because even on my Instagram, some months I just start sharing pins from other artists instead of mine. They say like, what benefit do you see in it? Um, if any, because some of them just don't think that there is a benefit for an artist to share other people's work, but there is. There is a massive, massive benefit because at the end of the day, if I had to say it like out of a compassionate point of view as well, because for me, if we don't share each other's work, how are we going to help our friends grow? That's already like enough reason. But as you can imagine, that's not a good enough reason for some people. They need a they need a little bit more motivation other than out of the goodness of my heart reason. So I say, even if you don't want to do it just because you're helping others, then you must understand that you as an artist cannot possibly produce enough work to be able to share something new of yours every single day. So if you don't, those Instagram metrics, those Twitter metrics, those Facebook metrics, they're all going to um, your algorithms are all going to go down. Oh, Maho Shoujo! Thank you for the invasion party. Thank you for the raid. That is so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. How are you? How was your stream? Raid time! Hype. Ooh, I love those colors. I love pink and teal together so much. So, so much. How are you doing? How was your stream? Tell me all about it. I would love to know. I am currently working on Judy's bow. It was frustrating but fun. What did you do during your stream then? Oh, thank you. Excuse me, ASMR moment. If you're raiding and you would like to stay, um, please consider hitting the refresh button so it helps my metric. I have been told I need to say this and remind people of it, apparently. I'm currently playing Yoshi's Crafted World, and I'm at bits that they're a little tricky to get the hang of. Tired. Hmm. See, that's why I stick with games like Animal Crossing because I don't want to share how badly I am at gaming in general. So, so yeah, I try to excuse it by playing simple games that require no skills at all. Ding. 50% white. Though I did consider the possibility of. I loved seeing you work on Judy last night, so I thought I'd bring friends to see. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Thank you. So from yesterday, from what you saw, I changed some of the colors and made them a little bit more vibrant than like really white pastel, and that is what was bothering me during. I realized that my line art that I'm doing was a little bit too dark, and the colors were a little bit too light. So the contrast was so harsh, it was bothering me. So now I lowered the darkness of the line art and shadows, and I brought up the colors a little bit, and it's blending a little bit better. I'm awful at gaming, but I have such fun doing it. I have fun doing it, but I get really frustrated, and I don't think that is something the public should see. I'm even bad at Animal Crossing, terraforming and knocking down the wrong bit of land. I think everyone is bad at it. Hi, Scummy Bunny! I think everyone is bad at terraforming, to be fair. I'm on my best behavior today. Aw, that's no fun. We like a naughty bunny. So we need to lower this. Lower this to 50%. There we go. Oh, fine. What's up, bitches? Yes, I quite like the brush. It's not mine. It's not my own. I don't know how to do brushes, unfortunately. It's from an artist called Drew Green, and they work for Cartoon Network, actually. And they sold this brush quite many years ago, um, quite a long time ago. And now I don't believe they still do. I should ask Drew, actually, because I follow him on Twitter. What have you been up to today, Scummy Bunny? I really want to ask Gia how she manages finishing off 16 5-inch pieces ready for tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is the launch of your store, isn't it? Ooh, that is so exciting. That is really exciting. I'm genuinely excited for you. They still need to be backed, signed, and photographed, but at least I'll have plenty of product. Yes. Just remember, with every art form, it's all about the effort and quality. Because it's better if you manage to sell one piece at like £100, but it has detail in it, than many little pieces. Especially with yours, it's artisanal work, so you can get away with much higher prices. Hi, Ange. What's up? I want to put music on so badly. Your camera is a bit to the right, so I need to move it that way. No, the other way. Is that better? Perfect. Thank you. I also need to just move this a little bit so the tablet itself is more comfortable. So some relaxing Judy painting time is needed. I'm glad. I'm glad that you find my stream relaxing. I've been being told that quite a bit now, that my stream is quite chill and relaxed. I'm off to bed. Enjoy! See you! And I need to remember to pop into your channel and say hello. Thank you again so much for the raid. That was really sweet. Thank you, Maho. Do you know what I'm humming? Good night. Yes! It is. See, one Christmas, one of my uncle's girlfriends, because my uncle always had girlfriends, he never married. Nailed it. You did. You did nail it. One of my uncle's girlfriends gave me Ricky Martin's album, the the one with "Live in la Vida Loca," and I was young. I was really young. I think I was 11. And as soon as I opened the wrapping and saw the album, that was the moment that I realized I was gay. Like, ding, this is it. I don't know why. That was the moment, but that was the moment. Yep. I was like, yep, I like boys now. Hi. Hi. Thank you for the cheer. Hi, Perdita. Yeah, Ricky Martin did it for me as a little boy. Okay, so even though we started on this, see now I'm all over the place because I keep moving around. Did your gaydar for Ricky Martin set off a full 15 years before he came out? Well, I didn't think he needed to come out. I didn't think he needed to come out at all because I don't know, I just assumed. I started taking salsa dances lesson when I was like 14 because of Ricky Martin. Just drawing and watching, but had to. I started salsa classes 5 weeks before lockdown, and I was really enjoying it too. It is. It is very much fun. Too bad I can't sing Ricky Martin songs because they're Star Shadow. We will be naming that Star Shadow in reference of my friend Star Shadow. White and white 50%. Okay. See, sometimes I look at old pictures and video of George Michael and it's like, wow. Well, I don't think, again, George Michael was another one that I don't think really needed. Exactly. Like, you don't really need to be told some of these celebrities are gay because they cannot really hide it. We aren't all blessed with these butch looks. Girl, what? They aren't all butch like me, so they can't really hide it that well. uh, Too much. They can't hide it as well as I can. Hold on, let me do a dead drop in the background. Too funny. uh, I don't think I could do a dead drop intentionally either, to be honest. But it is something I have wanted to try and learn throughout time. But I can't even do the posture when, like, I go down slowly, let alone if I attempt a dead drop. I think I may have overdone it with this shine. Orange, and I really need to learn to name my layers a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong layer. That's the right one. I kind of need to see it on my Streamlabs because I'm so close and zoomed in right now here that I can't really see it properly. So I'm almost having to check to see what you guys are saying in order for it to make sense to me. But yeah, I was saying I really need to ask Gia to see how she gets away with playing music um, that isn't royalty free when she does her karaoke rounds. Because I'd like to be able to sing songs while I'm drawing. I like singing. And you all may mute me, probably, but hey, you know. I'll let you in on a little secret. Oh, what's that little secret? Gia just doesn't give a fuck. Well, that is true. That is very true. She does what she wants, and if she gets removed, then oh well. Gotta love my dyslexia. I just read it as this is my first read of your message. I think she just crossing her fingers and hoping the switch police don't wee wee on her. No! Oh, Gia. No. But yes, you're right. Oh, terrible. No, let's hope they do not. That's what I read too. See, it's not just me. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I definitely need to reduce this shine. It's way too much. Oops. That's a little bit better. Hi, Suki. I mean that too. Oh, poor Gia. Being wee-weed on by the Twitch police. What are my streams turning into? Well, at least I know that my crowd isn't extremely sensitive to certain topics, right? Okay, I'm quite enjoying. I'm enjoying this bow the best. 100%. My crowd is 100% the best. Okay, so now we are going to take um, this and this. They need to be on their own terms because it's easier for me to do this blue highlight thing. And we're going to create mask. We're going to create a secondary mask and do purple. So blue and purple, do your thing. Uh See, this is it. Like here I wanna play Tina Turner. It would be a good time to play Tina Turner, but I can't because of the music plays. But thank you, Suki. I appreciate you. So, Special Friend was doing a stream a couple of days ago, and they were using this software called Twitch Sing. I think you can play a song with just low volume and sing along with it. Ooh, I wouldn't hate that. But there is this software called Twitch Sing, which acts as a like karaoke machine for Twitch members, and I think the songs that are on it uh, are songs that we can actually we are allowed to sing and play. Because just like YouTube has a selection of songs that you can do covers of, as long as you know where to look and what to do, then Twitch is also making these Twitch is also making these songs for us. Okay, I don't like it on here. I like the light bit, but not this. You have. Have you seen people use Twitch Sings? I think it would be fun. Maybe maybe at some point. I'm just not sure how it works. Well, maybe at some point we should give it a try. Because I like a good song. And I've definitely heard people play cute like J-pop or something. Twitch Sings when? Oh, do you know of Twitch Sings? Please, I would be so down for that. Scummy Bunny, tell us what you know about Twitch Sings then. Inform us. Because it sounds like you're the one that's experienced with it. Um, I've not used it myself, but I watched other people play it, and it looks awesome. You can also do duets with other people pre-recorded performances, and I think you can sing it with fellow streamers side by side. Oh, cool. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so we have this hollow effect on her bow as well. I'm kind of liking how that hollow effect is turning out, to be honest. Hi, Lynn, which is now your designated name from me. Okie dokie. I hope you don't mind. If you do mind, let me know. Oh, you can also have the audience vote on different challenges as well, like sing the next few lines in a baby voice, or sing as quiet as possible, etc. Oh, that's scary. That is terrifying. I'd have to do my best Britney then. I don't know if I like this. Should I stay or should I go now? Yes, Twitch things. How do we do overlays? So this is meant to be like almost sequin. And I have done sequin effects before, but not on animated characters. I've done sequins on drag characters. Hi Ava! If you want to see this to save the summer for later, this video gives you a good idea of things you can do. Thank you! I will. I'll have a look at it. I shall certainly have a look. I may have exaggerated with this, but I'm kind of liking it at the same time, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Yes. You like it? I'm glad you like it. Let's see. Let's see the link that Scummy Bunny just sent us. What does it say?
How's it going? My name is Kevin, and I'm back with some more Twitch Sings. This will be the last one for a while, don't worry. You guys just seem to like the last one, and I had a lot of fun playing it some more, so I figured, why not? I think there's some funny moments in there, and I think there was
Let's
some
see.
fun duets and stuff. I was thinking the same thing, because like I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. I mean, it's crazy. What? We finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. I never met someone who thinks so much like me. Jinx! Jinx again! Our mental synchronization can have a one explanation.
This is cute, but I would not be able to stand hearing myself sing.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye to the pain of the past. We don't have to feel it anymore. Love's an open door.
And he's pretty good too.
With you, with you, with you. Love's an open door.
He did, yeah.
Can I say something crazy? I love crazy. Will you marry me? Can I say something even crazier? Yes. Wow. We really should, we're perfect together. Soulmates, even. That was the most Kevin thing you could have done. Yeah, probably. I did it all.
That's cute. Yeah. All right. I will save that link and check it out later. Yes, this does look a little bit like it does look a little bit like a butterfly, just like I did last time. I can diminish some edges of it to kind of give it a bit of an effect. That way some of them look a little broken, even though what? Wait, am I actually using silly? I was painting black um, instead of painting on a mask. See, I before trying Twitch things, I will have to go on there and see what songs I can actually sing rather than dive into it because I get so self-conscious about key and what I can and can't sing that I'll probably be like half singing if I just jumped into it. Or we could always involve some alcohols and then I'll sing anything. Alcohols makes everything better, easier. Shots sounds like a good idea. Shots are never a good idea. So, do you make mock-ups of what the final prints will roughly look like for pre-orders? Then make them properly. Um, I sometimes, like with t-shirts, sometimes if I have an order of t-shirts happening, like if I need t-shirts for a convention, then I have those are all reprints, and then I print one of each of all my upcoming shirts that I've already worked on, and those act as a sample. Yes, prints as in proper art prints. No, I just print like 200. That's it. Liquid courage always helps. It does. It does. It just makes my body regret it the next day because hangovers are drunk stream. I mean, I've drunk chatted on Discord a couple of times, and the girls had a laugh. But maybe drunk streaming is not exactly the best possible thing I could do for my budding career. Okay, so we have this. There is a tiny detail I want to fix on Judy's shading. I see. I was confused because obviously I saw the Animal Crossing prints for pre-order on your site. Then I see you making this Judy. Oh, no, those are, that's the prints that you're going to see. I already colored all of these in my usual style. So that's how that is going to work. Those previous prints, that coloring is what you're getting. if you order those prints. This is a different thing. It's not the same as that set. I just didn't know what to color on stream because I'm not currently working on anything new. So I thought I might as well just use the coloring book. And this way, whenever someone says, "Oh, I really love that artwork that you're doing," I can just go, whoosh, whoosh, coloring book. Because at the end of the day, I do want to use my streaming to try and promote stuff from my shop when I can. It doesn't always work, but hey, sometimes it will, hopefully. If you don't know me by now. I think there are certain rules on drinking and streaming. Probably. There's rules for everything, isn't there? Okay, I like that a little bit more. Now, we can start working on the roses. Come on, Rose. Let's get with it. There's so many layers. So this is BG. I'm going to go with background folder in the background folder. Roses. There we go. Don't even need the background folder. Let's start with this one rose here. We're going with line art layer, white layer, shading folder with 2 shading layers. This is going to be shade, shade, shade 50%, and that layer is at 50%. And then we're going to copy these and put them in all of the other rows folders. And then I just have to Yes, I do. I do have the commands. I think it does. Haven't seen anyone do a drinking stream. Love the sequence look on the bow. Oh, thank you. There's a Discord command as well, and a Facebook page, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I just wanted to keep the basics, just in case anyone asked. So we're going down to 35, and we're just going to work on the line art for now. I've seen it in the past, but I think like now they're cracking down harder on it. You're not allowed to drink alcohol on stream. That's fair enough. Um, quite a few of my friend streamers, because I have loads, right? Um, but they drink wine on stream, for example, and I don't think that that's really against the rules to drink a glass of wine because it's not really like heavy alcohol. But if it is, then yeah, there's kids watching streams, so you have to be careful even what isn't in terms of service. You must always be conscious of what content you're putting out on the internet because children can be literally everywhere. Okay, so that's that. So keeping in mind that this, yeah, we have a rose liner acting drunk. Let's see. So shading roses for those interested. Shading roses can be quite difficult, but as long as you know how a rose is built, then it is not as difficult. You just need to know how to follow the base shape of a rose. Let's see. So yeah. So the way I like to shade my roses is from the center. Ooh, well, hold on then. We need different. There we go. Copy, paste. What? Oh, of course, because actually the base of my shading is different. And this is the base shade color that I should be using. Because it is a mixed color. Yes, that's better. Whoa, okay. If and their crowd is geared towards adults and they're blindfolded responsible, they might be getting by. Is that recent? A number of gamer channels that I watch continue to drink on stream. I don't know if there's actually like proper. I need to read terms of service because a lot of things are said on Twitch channels doesn't mean that that's actually what the rule is. Unless you read terms of service, you'll never really know what the rules are. Like a couple of days ago, like end of mid last week, I guess. Last just last week, I I saw someone say, um, I heard a Twitch streamer say that you can't stream on Twitch until you're 16. Basically, they were telling someone in their chat off because they told them how to do something in game, and they said, "Well, if you're gonna come at me and tell me how to play the game, I clearly have like 300 viewers right now. Might as well do your own streams." And they said, "Well, guess what? You can't because you're only like 15 and you can't stream because you're too young, child. Go away." Yeah, so as you can imagine, I quickly unfollowed this person. So that is misinformation. You can stream by the age of 13. But if you need to sign contracts, then your parents need to sign for you. By the way, I apologize if my writing gets worse than usual. My vision got really bad all of a sudden. Yeah, you should rest, Suki. Rest your eyes for a little bit. Yeah, this streamer was not nice. They sounded very spoiled by their community. So much so that one of their mods actually kept saying timeout. Like the mod the mod themselves were telling the streamer to shut up basically because I mean they were making an ass out of themselves. They said, "Oh, I appreciate the timeout, but I'm having so much fun telling telling them off." Okay, I'll behave. By then I had already unfollowed. Suki, go rest your eyes. I did after your stream. Listen to my voice. Listen to my SMR voice. SMR? ASMR? I can't even fucking pronounce it. So calming. First thing I do is swear. You could actually hear. You can? Can you really? Wow, this microphone is really good. Okay. That is not good at all. So once I've done this, I usually go with like the shade shape. So this is the bottom, so this needs to be darker, this needs to be lighter. Gonna have to head off and do some work, I'm afraid. Have fun. Bye, Scummy Bunny. See you later if you like. I'd love to see the products you'll be posting if you want to share them. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to like what I'm about to do, so I'm going to copy that layer there. And I'm going to do this with that. So what this means is that this is going to fade. You've been up really early today, Suki, because you were already in the stream with Henge when I got up. Okay. See, I'm thinking that maybe this needs to be this needs to be the 50% shade right there. Then we take this, we copy it, we put it at the bottom, and that becomes a secondary 50% shade. And I can fill in the extra bits with that. Because 50% and 50% do not add up to 100%. You might think they do, but they don't. Yeah, I woke up at 4:44, but I took a little nap while waiting for your stream. Have you eaten and drank? Have you kept hydrated? Had a nice coffee? So this needs to fade now upwards. So shade and shade. And actually we're going to add some of this shading. There, very, very little bit. So if I zoom out, wow, that is not amazing. That is not as fantastic as I would hope for it. But if I play around with a little bit of layering, our neighbors have guests. I should go get breakfast. Oh my goodness, yes, you should. You should at the very least have some breakfast. Perdita, when we were talking about when you don't really like what you're working on, and then hopefully you keep going at it until you find a moment where you're like, oh yeah, I kind of like it now. I am really experiencing it with this one because I've not been feeling the Judy. The only I still just kind of enjoying her eyes, and that's about it. I'm hoping the more I work on her, the more I will like what I'm doing. She's actually looking pretty now. I'm glad. I'm glad you think so. I mean, it the what's it called? The rose isn't looking bad, and once I started doing that little bit of like playing with the shadows that I've already worked on, it felt better. But yeah, blue clipping. No. Okay. There is something kind of off, but I can't pinpoint. Hmm, I can't either. It's probably going to be one of those things that I notice in the end, but then it's a little bit too late to fix. Or it will be really annoying to fix, so I have to go back and really work on it piece by piece again. Like I had to do with the stars for Celeste. I had finished all those stars and then I figured out how I needed to do them at the very end of it. So there was need to return to it and start over. So white 50%. Whoops. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. We'll see. I'm going to just leave that one as it is and see if I do the top one, if I feel any better for it. So delete all this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's actually the color, the blues that I'm putting into it and stuff that are distracting my eyes and it's making it look not okay for me. So I'm going to leave it for now and then go from there. Whoops. Let's see. Ugh, really don't like that rose. Hmm. What if... Okay, I'm going to shade this one and then go from there. Because then I can see one side of the screen. I think the line color on the rose is just a bit harsh. No, I did think that it's because the ribbon is the same color, and maybe if I switched. Hold on, where's the rose color? Like maybe if I switch these, but I think it's the white. The white, there is too much white on it. So, in theory, I think if this was actually this color, I think I would like it more. But still doesn't look like a rose. So, I don't think it has. I don't think it really has to do with what I'm doing. I just think as a rose it looks really shit. Hmm. Yeah, very colorful. Lucky Charms are very colorful. Actually, I'm just gonna flatten that and work on this instead. Mm, unicorn pieces. Let's see. The blue flower shading looks better. Yeah, because it makes more sense as a flower to have this position than just looking into the center of it. So it sits better on the eye usually. Mm. Hello, Reddit. You only get Lucky Charms in specialty stores here because of the high sugar content. They don't really sell them in supermarkets because they're not entirely safe for kids to eat every day. Be real whores for unicorns. We're all whores for unicorns. We are all whores for unicorns. No, they don't really sell them a lot outside of North America, actually, Suki. They're not healthy. The sugar content is so high in them, in those marshmallows, that they're not deemed healthy to really sell in Europe outside of specialty stores. They're not allowed in supermarkets. Well, basically, they're just not categorized as cereal. That's why they don't sell them at supermarkets, because the sugar content is just through the roof. Cereal is good for you, like, especially, I need to eat fruit and fiber because my stomach doesn't digest food as well as I grow older. Fantastic. But yeah, I had to stop eating Lucky Charms and stuff like that as cereal. They're not no good. I remember in terms, maybe basically just muesli and such. No Choc Crunch or Lucky Charms or whatever. Lots of oats and grains and healthy shit. Yeah, yep. Lots of the healthy shit. That's what you mostly get here. Though, I mean, you still get like Frosted Flakes, Frosties, and Cocoa Pops. Which, when I'm not on like a health binge, that's what I usually eat. But still, that is very reduced compared to what you'd get in Lucky Charms. Like Sugar Puffs actually have less sugar content than Lucky Charms, I believe. And they're actually called sugar something. You can only imagine. Huh. So the reason this is not taking, I suppose, is mostly the color. Chocolates always taste different UK and Europe. Of course, almost everywhere has better chocolate than the US. I used to smuggle Canadian chocolate bars to my American friends at summer camp. Nice. Let's see. White, 50%. And turn it into 50% here. Is it because of lesser sugar in them and more cocoa? So it was like cornflakes, Cheerios, or Lucky Charms. I think so. I find that the US chocolate tastes almost waxy and sickly sweeter. Ooh, I don't like sickly sweet things. See, I want to say that I like where I'm going with this, but I really don't. I really don't. Hmm. To know, Judy isn't feeling. She isn't feeling fabulous right now. She's just being, let's say, silly. Oh, best of luck. Best of luck. I have to admit, I found a whole new appreciation for island hopping when I last did that really big stream. So, yeah, I can see how people get excited for it. Uchi, I think you call them Uchi. That's the big sister type in English. I mean, I have yet to find a big sister that's actually protective, because to be honest, the one I had in the beginning was an evil, evil woman. She talked down to everyone, including me. It wasn't very nice to have her on the island. And Muffy just argues with everyone. She's not really protective of me or anyone on the island. Which villager was it? Ursula. Ursula was a bit mean, and Muffy is argumentative. She just argues with everyone. Okay, this isn't working out. Yeah, the big bear. Yeah, I had quite a bit of arguing on my island, which I found funny. I always get characters making fun of each other, even Smug and Smug with Smug, which isn't normal that they make fun of each other as a type. But Elvis argued with Apollo because Apollo said that he was the crankiest. And then I made them both cry emotionally, which was quite funny. Um, Muffy Muffy started being rude to Elvis, and then they both burst out laughing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I plan on trying to cultivate some friendship with Muffy over time, but we'll see. Maybe it will get better. Who knows? But yeah, I was told that she's always quite a little bit defensive to begin with. Let's see, zoom out. Um, huh. Let's see, what if we flipped the color? I think two of my villagers had a fight. It was Elios and Bob, but Eloise, I think it's her name, was not listening to Bob. She was a new villager then. Oh, fair enough. Maybe they sorted out. I don't know why autocorrect wrote that. No idea. Copy, paste, and paste. Well, I'm not changing any color names for now. Then we're going copy, paste. It breaks the picture a little bit better, but the shading on this one rose is still kind of terrible, to be honest. Mm-hmm. What am I doing? No, I want this to be... That was the right color. So what if I made this purple? I'm really trying basically everything possible to see if I can... Copy. Clear. Ooh, I think I like this version the best. That means the picture doesn't have a lot of blue in it now. Which is fine, I suppose. You can always add what? More. More blue. Don't really think so, because I think we have basically all the blue we can have at this point. Unless I add like blue in the color, like in the shading. So I can add blue here to give it a bit of like an effect, I guess. Yeah, it gives it a little bit of like a backlight color. I keep getting. I don't know if this is just me or if you guys get it as well from time to time, but I keep getting subscribed to channels I've never even like joined. I've, you know, like I've never even looked at them, but I get gift subs to them, and I'm like, why would you? Why would what's happening? What? Why is this? What's happening? What's the purpose of this? Why do they gift subs to people who never even entered the channel? No, I've never even. I don't know who these people are, so I wouldn't have chatted in their stream or visited them. I've never seen these nicknames, and it happened more than once now. But it's gift subs, so it's not them gifting out the subs. It's random people. So say you, not me, go out to another channel and gift subs to person X to my channel. Like you're not gaining anything out of it, you're gifting subs. You know what I mean? It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me. And now that I added the blue to it and I made them all fade, I kind of like it more, but it's still a bit strange. Okay, I am going to switch off this layer though, because I kind of don't want distractions. You could actually do that gift sub to anyone, and maybe they are luring in your streams, or they just saw you online. Fair enough. No, I'm happy because it makes me visit new channels that I've never seen before. So I guess it kind of works, but it's a little bit extreme, I guess. How long have we been on? 2 hours, 15 minutes already to do two roses and a bow. Stretch break. Today's t-shirt is Luna and Artemis on a bed of Sailor Moon items. And this was the very, very, very first t-shirt that I painted on this tablet in late 2013. So 2013, yes. 2013 is when I started using this tablet. Fingers crossed that nothing happens to it. touch wood. Um, and this was the first t-shirt that I drew, and very specifically, this was the first rose that I colored. I remember, because I was terrified of using a tablet. And this was the first rose that I colored. And then I went on to shade this. See, these roses look fine. Why can't I do roses today? I'm using the same freaking technique. Alright. Alrighty. We are going to do the other roses, which hopefully will be less less problematic. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is indeed Judy. Thank you. I'm glad. Did Lauren finish her stream then? Oh, she did. Very cool. Hello, Cinecat. Is that how I pronounce your nickname? Cinecat. I don't know why I'm going out of breath saying it. Maybe I am. I am going out of breath because I'm saying cine, and it's me. I'm cine. I'm a cine man. So my breath is going like cine cat. Stupid boy. Let's see. I'm going to try and do one of these because I use these quite often, especially in this picture. So I'm going to fill this in. Sinner, you sinner. You know, I watch things like Castlevania, and they say things like, "Oh, you sinner," and I'm like, all right, that's kind of kinky. I can get behind that. Not to flog a subject that we discussed already. There we go. Where did I put the other ones? Oh, we have one up here. And we have another one here. That one is not nearly done, by the way. I'm just haven't finished working on it yet. The other one is there, but I don't really want to do such a big sparkle on that star. Sinna! Oh, that's such a cute emote. Flip switch, lol. That is very cute. So these are our sparkles, which I will be fixing later on. Okay, really need to work on this one Rose. Rose. Roses. It's from an Animal Crossing streamer. It's really cute. It's very cute. So how are you today, Cinecat? See there, now that my body is used to mentioning the S word, I can say it without too much stress. Let's see. Where am I going to start button here? I'm good. Just came back from the post office where I dropped some orders. Oh, dropped some orders. Does that mean you are one of us? One of the independent artists of the world that have to work way too long for very little reward? I mean, that enjoy the arts of independent artistry? Yep. Lol. Good. Why don't you post your Instagrams then in the chat for people to have a look at while I figure out these roses, these beautiful, beautiful roses, because we share all our works on here. Let's see. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let me have a look. Wow. What? Well then. Dang, girl. What? Oh. Okay, everyone really needs to see this. Clickety on that link. These are so good. Holy crap. And do you do pins as well? Wow. Color me impressed. Like, not joking, really impressed. Shit, now. You're in Portugal. I see. Next con, who knows? Don't I feel you there? I know, their art is amazing. What? Oh, look, even the tote bag is really nice, and I don't even like tote bags. Shop by fandom. Let's see. Miscellaneous anime. Cuties. So many cuteness. So much cuteness. Teen Wolf, what? Parish. Malia. I am legit impressed. Yeah, I just went into your shop as well. Checking out your stuff. Voltron. Let's see, Cardcaptor Sakura, because that's where you'd win me over. Yep, charms. Charms of the bears. Bear charms. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, they're on sale as well? What? I'll be on lurk mode for now. We're dyeing our hair now. You're dyeing your hair now. Oh my god. Are you going to show me when it's done? Are you going to send pictures? Send pictures. I am checking your Instagram now and I really love your style. Do you have like a clearance sale page on your shop then? If you're trying to get rid of stock, like you should do a page that is like clearance sale and all your discounted items would be in it. Unless you already have it, and then, you know, then I'm just being stupid. Let's see. Yuri on Ice. I definitely need those charms. Oh, the little school bags look really cute. Enamel pins. Oh, you do have it here. Let's see. There we go. Now I can see all the. Yes. Oh, the Princess Tutu charm is really cute too. Voltron baby lions. So cute. Yes. Totoro Sandy. I've never made a Sandy before. Oh, it's a wooden one. Oh, that's really cute. Really lovely, honestly. You have wonderful work. Well done. Not that you needed my validation. You really didn't. But it's honestly really well done. Okay, I'm keeping that page open. Your new work with all the blues and the clouds and the stars is it's amazing. And the Valentine, um, what's his name again? From Big 06? He's adorable. Yeah, I do thick lines mostly because I print on t-shirts and I make pins of a lot of my designs. I think I made about probably nearing 200 pin enamel pins in the last 2 years. So, in these lines that you're seeing underneath, that I'm tracing over basically, that's from my coloring book that I released last month. So, yeah, I'm coloring my own coloring book on stream. Making enamel pins is very addictive. Yeah, I have loads and loads of pins. I mostly focus on magical girl pins and a bit of Pokemon. And now I'm doing a lot of Animal Crossing because I play it a bit too much. Sometimes I play it on stream as well. I run a pin club, so that keeps me going with pins quite a lot. Okay. Alrighty. See, I don't know if I want to do the other two roses or not right now, because I'm feeling a bit ugh with the roses. Oh, with the roses, yeah. I'm like, what? What am I saying? So maybe I'm going to leave the roses there and continue with this a little bit. I have been beaten by the rose. The rose has won. She has won the maxi challenge. They're looking really pretty though. I just don't like them. I don't like how the roses on the right hand side here at the bottom are looking. Maybe I'm just being too picky with it. I don't know. It's just not feeling great for me. Just one of those moods. One of those, could be better, I guess. Artsy moods. Mood swings. Let's see, shade, copy this shade, paste the shade here. Call it shade in the first place. Oops, then shade and shade at 50%. Then put that there at 50%. And there we go. Artist moods are moods. They are very much so. And I strongly suffer from these artist moods. Actually, what if I just clear this? Directly use this shade. Might as well. So purple hearts should be somewhere here. Hearts and stars, purple hearts. There we go. Are you working on anything right now? Anything new? Or just chilling post office adventure? Why do you do this, Photoshop? Why do you sometimes just go completely crazy on me? White 50%. Right now, just chilling, but have some stickers to finish tonight. Ah, fair enough. Ooh, loud. I have quite a bit to do this weekend because I need to send in a new t-shirt order to my printer in the next couple of days. So I don't know. I don't know how well I will be juggle stream hours with what I need to do, to be honest. But hopefully, I will manage to get everything done on time. And if not, then I will have to stream my work, which should have been what I'm doing all along. Apparel is really exciting. It is. I started as a t-shirt illustrator, um, working for websites like T Fury and QWERTY and them. And when I started printing my own t-shirts, I got to enjoy it a lot more because I was a lot less limited on t-shirt color, well, t-shirt colors as well, but print colors and so on. Like the Judy t-shirt, this Judy design that you're seeing here is going to be printed on this kind of t-shirt. And if you see it, it has like a headered effect to it. And these header t-shirts, before I bought any or made any, I always said, "Oh no, I don't want that like gray lines going onto my shirt because that's not how I designed them." But these headered shirts are the most comfortable t-shirts. And the print on them, even though this is DTG printing, it is just, it's so thin. The ink is so thin on it and it breathes better. It doesn't make you sweat. It doesn't fold and stick to you. So, yes, these are the best. Nope. Comfort wins, yes. And it doesn't look bad. Like, it doesn't take away from the illustration of my design. So I don't see why I shouldn't go with a comfortable option if I can. Let's see. Next. Oh, that came out quite smooth. I think in general people always prefer comfort and quality above other stuff. That is true, yeah. Especially when I sell at conventions and they can actually feel the material for themselves, then they're really sold on it. But I think on websites when they see the photos of this, it doesn't always photograph very well for some reason. So yeah, I end up selling more of other styles than this one, unfortunately, I have to say. Okay, so now I'm going to try the same thing I did with the roses, and underneath the shading do a touch of blue to see if these hearts kind of work with a bit of. I think it did. I don't know if you can hear the aeroplane in the background outside my window, but now that COVID is kind of relaxing a little bit, unfortunately, you'll be hearing quite a lot more planes flying over me because I live underneath an airport. So, as of tomorrow, all airlines are going to start being active again, as active as they were before. So, we are back to loud noises in the background, I'm afraid. Okay. What's happening? Hmm. When Photoshop looks like it's about to crash on stream. It's not an annoying noise, so it's fine. Yeah, it's just the background noise, I suppose. Hi, how are you doing? How was your stream? Sorry I couldn't stay too long. And now it just looks like the bisexual flag, to be honest. Which I am all here for the bi flag. Just not what I'm after at this particular second. Ooh, here's a color difference. I haven't even finished that. It goes it goes on forever. Make sure to save lots, yes. I am having to save lots because once the file gets really large, Photoshop sometimes decides to play impish tricks on it. How far into the game are you then? Is it almost finished? Let's see. Now I want to add some white to the outline of that heart. And then add some blue. I have no clue. Oh, well, fair enough. And kudos on you for sticking with it. Because, like I said to you before, reward or not, if it was freaking me the fuck out, like, like it seemed to do when we started today, then no thanks. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. That's alright. I think we could do this a little bit bigger, actually. Keep that there. This can white as well. A quick look at the synopsis. I barely made it through half of the game. Oh my god. No! What do you mean you barely made it half through the game? You've been at it for days. Actually, a couple of weeks, hasn't it? Oh, that's exhausting. That sounds very exhausting to me. Okay, back to white. And we are adding white to some of these stars as a outline thing. Oh, that's why. Hmm. I'm like, why wasn't the eraser tool working earlier? It's because it's faded. I've spent a good 12 hours on it. Wow. No, thank you. Please give me sugar and puppies. There is a limit I could take playing something like that. You would think after you killed the alien the game would be over. Nope. Oh, you killed the alien now. Oh. Well, it obviously means that there's more aliens coming. There isn't only one. It's not like Highlander. I always wondered why they never remade Highlander. Maybe because they don't want to give the idea for people to go to Scotland and chop off each other's heads. I had the super epic confrontation. Oh, you did? You did. Tell us about it. I think that white would serve this a little bit better. Two hours later, I guess I'm not done. Oh, wow. So 2 hours ago, you defeated the alien. So that was like shortly after I stopped watching, after I had my dinner. Damn it. I'll go back and rewatch it so I can watch you defeat the alien. What am I really doing? Like, why am I really doing this? Yes, I like this in white. I also like it in purple. So I think you are going to stay in purple. Why do I keep misclicking? So are you trying to finish it before the tint because of deadly premonition? 50% shade. I'm going to do a bit of shading on this, but not too much. In order of games I have to play, it's Alien, Last of Us 2, and then Deadly Premonition. Do you have to play Last of Us 2? Isn't like the trend of gaming? Like that's old news now because it came out like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Keep in mind, I'm not a gamer. I'm a do it when you want because you want to type of person. What did I just do there? Jesus. Um, yes. I don't know. No. Verdict is no. I have to play it. Well, it's a good game because now I've watched full playthroughs of it twice. A bit meh for me. Yeah, sad. But yeah, this fucking Rose just looks like bad graphics. This is this one. Alright, so back to this. And we are going to keep adding shit until the piece makes sense. That is the motto of what I'm doing with this one. I really have no idea. It's just keep going until it looks nice. Keep adding to it until it eventually makes sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh, we're down to 4 viewers now. That is how exciting and thrilling this piece is. Oh, goodness. Yeah, not the best. It's funny because it says 4, but really there is quite a few people in the chat. Sad. Oh well, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Um, let's see. Turn this back on. It's looking very pretty. I feel that this project escaped you. However, I personally think it's very pretty. Um, I don't know. I'm not loving it. I can't say I have found my love for it. And at this point, usually, I would have managed to at least like what I'm working on, but that is not the case. So I don't know. I really just want to finish it at this point and get started on something else. But I can honestly say it is not a piece I am having fun with or particularly am excited about working on it. Is it because of the pastels? No, it is because I feel like the shading is very muddy and dirty looking rather than blending nicely and fading properly. And I usually do full outlines and color in outlines because that's my style, like cell shading. But I'm trying to do this in between where some places have outlines, some places don't. Um, and I'm not liking it. I'm just, it's not turning out how my work usually is. And I'm not recognizing this as mine. And I can't just say, okay, I'll just put the outlines on it, because then I would just have to start it over. So I might as well finish it as is and see where it goes from there and leave it at that. Just shelf it. It would have been an experiment in style and realizing that this style is not for me. And the reason why I did this particular piece this way is because Judy's colors blend into each other without any lines. So I wanted to try an entire piece like that to see if I can make it work. Moral of the story is I didn't make it work. Alright, so one side of it is basically done. I don't know what to do with the rainbow, I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm going to shade the rainbow or not. We should at least give it a try though. Mm-hmm. Moral of the story is murder Judy that we give it. Basically, yes. She is definitely one for the murder pile. So, Mr. Hachi, I kind of want to challenge myself a little bit when it comes to gaming on the channel, and I thought about trying Dead by Daylight. I thought about it a little bit. I gave it some thought. Oh, shit, I know. Nope. That needs to be it something. Yeah. Are we going to do a Gamer Pups and Shabon event? Hello, I just got home. This is looking so amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, I wish I could say that I am loving it. I am not loving it. This is not my McDonald's. But I am sticking with it, even though I am not sure where it leads to. Do we want to do a Gamer Pups Angel Bone event? How can we? Like, how would you suggest we can co play stream something? How can we do this? I don't even know how streamers cooperate, collab. I have absolutely no idea. Wow. Like, I feel like everything I'm doing in this piece is like really dirty or wrong. No, go away. I don't want you. Let's just say pray for Joe. Yes, stop praying for Judy and pray for me instead, because I need it in order to deal with this piece. I don't know. Um, well, have you ever seen streamers collaborate? If not, then it's very simple. We need to make our own system. If there isn't one, then we need to create one because we obviously want to cross promote and work together. So why wouldn't we find a way? Heart. So this needs to be at the top, clearly, just underneath the wings. This is shade 50%. I named the layer after Star Shadow today because I had a star and it needed a shadow, so I called it Star Shadow. I have an idea, but we'll definitely have to talk about it offline. That's fine. We really should get on a call at some point because we have loads of things to talk about. Work-wise, that is. And it's easier to knock them out on a phone call than text and typing. That's a cute little bee. Okay. Okay, okay. Loads. Oh, stop. It's too funny. So, as you know, loads means plenty. Stop, you perv. But apparently, whenever I write it to an American friend, they're like, you said loads. Okay, I am going to switch to talk scene for a second to show you what I've done here. So I told you that I don't really have lighting for my stream. Okay. Oh, this is just everywhere. Okay. So, me, room has a big ass window on the side. Because you said your room has windows in it, but at a certain hour it doesn't really provide me with enough lighting. So I've made this here, and that is a crane desk bulb, which before had a crafting light in it. And this is packing material. And no, I am not playing Cotton Eye Joe. Can you please just not show up? There you go. This is packing material that you get from, when you order something, and it's that thin, soft thingy thingy. and I've taped it at the top. So this sits downward, but not enough to be distracting. And when I light it up, sorry for that, with your eyes, it gives like a decent neutral lighting once the camera adjusts a little bit. So I don't really play with my settings at all. I just let the camera adjust to whatever fucking light I have on now. And that's it. That is all she wrote with this technical department. A bit of tape and some packing shit. I told you I'd show you. Let's see. Background. Liner here. 35. However, the issues come from when you're applying green screen. Why would that be an issue though? Because I'm not really changing the color tones. I'm just avoiding any warm light. So it doesn't give me any browning. Like when the sun starts to fade, so any hint of green in the oils of your skin and you start ghosting. I guess so. I guess so. So you can't have a white light at all, basically. You always need orange to avoid any hints of cold colors. Oh, that's really bad. Hints of oil in the skin. Who would have thought we would get that technical when it comes to lighting? Orange light. Yeah. So when you get a ring light from what you call it, from Amazon, the newer spelled. Oh, I'm not even switched to the screen. So you will get something from the brand called Newer, like that, and they have this ring light, and you clip segments to the ring light that comes in three, and it's orange. So the base of the light is white, like what I have here, but you get these orange clips that go on top of it, and it oranges the lighting, so you have warm colors. We. I can even give you a link to the ring light that I bought, because it's not very expensive. But the ring light uses a lot of space on your desk. Be prepared for that. And they are not the nicest to look at for a long period of time. So you might want to buy. I have a cover for my ring light, and it dampens the strength of the light on my eyes, but the camera still picks it up nicely. So you might want to invest in one of those covers as well. They're very cheap. What time is it? 6:30. I'm wondering if I should stop coloring after I finish this and jump onto Animal Crossing to test out um, the new diving and stuff. Should we do that? I'm back considering using Grazer Kyo as camera. It has a ring light on it already, although kind of pricey. I wouldn't because I have two very good cameras. My webcam is very crisp, and it looks. I think it looks quite clear for a webcam. It was very expensive to buy as well, and I also have. That's the camera we are already using. Oh, I see. And I have a Canon um, vlogging camera, which I want to connect as my webcam, but I need the Elgato Cam Link to connect it. So I'm not planning on getting a new webcam anytime soon. Both my cameras are quite expensive. Can't afford another one. No. How's your hair? Wait, what? Did it not take this? Yes. Hair is cooking. Hair is cooking. Oh, I can't wait to see. So excited to see your teal hair. Speaking about hair, so far the hair lead is mohawk. My hair is cut as mohawk. Only a subtle mohawk, not the line. Not the thin line, I mean. While the beard is cleaned up. To be fair, to be fair, I think all beards should be a little bit trimmed properly, so maybe there's something to that. I think for you, I would probably, and you probably can still hear me like this, I would remove here and do a bit of a fade, which isn't very difficult for crews to help you with, to do a fade here and just leave the top grow. and just have nothing on the side and leave the top a little bit bigger. And then for the beard, try the mutton chop that I did, because I think it would suit you a lot more than it suited me. I looked like an asshole with it on. Bald, buzzed, mohawk, or messy. I'm just telling you what I would do if I started styling you. Lol. I wonder how you would look like without the beard. I didn't have the beard on a couple of weeks ago because I accidentally trimmed it off. So far, people want a mustache or a cleaned up beard. Nobody picked the mutton chops. Well, there's no real point in me voting on it alone because if the others want whatever they want as a group, then there's no real point. Oof, come on. I'll have you style me next time. Ah, sweet. I'll make sure you look good. Though, to be fair, you always look good, I think. When I'm not committed to fundraising milestones. I have to say, I am so impressed with how committed you are to them. You really, really put your best foot forward when it came to this these milestones and stuff. Honestly, you keep your word. You definitely keep your word, my good friend. Alrighty, zoom out slightly. Yeah, heart on the top looks alright, ish. Ish, because for some reason, this eraser just does not want to take. People like seeing me suffer, and I'm going crazy in lockdown, so it's not like my bosses are going to see me. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's why I did my mutton chop too, because no one was seeing me. I wasn't posting to social media, I wasn't going to appear at any convention. So I figured, why not? Let's try and look butch for a change, and instead I looked like an asshat. An asshat that didn't like looking in the mirror at all. I really didn't like it. I didn't like seeing myself in the mirror. It bothered me. So, yeah, there you go. This is, I think, where I am stopping with this one today. Still don't fucking like it, I'll be honest. I like it less on screen there. Mm. I like it less on the Streamlabs preview. I like it more on my little drawing here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being really terrible with this piece. I can't help it. It's just cringe. Oh well. What can what can you do? What can you do? I'm giving it my best. That's all I can do. That's it. I think it's looking so cool though. Oh, thank you, Cine Cat. Uh, I know. I'm saving though. I'm saving and I'm going to hook up my Switch. Listen, you better not fuck up Julian or I'm gonna kick your butt. I will buy tickets to England. Oh, will you? So should I purposefully fuck up Julian? Maybe you just need to take a break from it and personally bully you. Well, see, I'm still tempted. Gonna fuck Julian up. Uh, it's not a punishment if you give me what I want. So funny. Alrighty. We are going to save this beauty, which I did, and I am going to just connect the game now. And since my most of my closest stream friends are here, I am not going to be bothering with shutting anything down, if that's alright with you guys. I'm just going to move you all to one side for a second. There you go. You're going to see my half belly. And now you're going to see the top of my head there while I fix you up on there. There you go. We're going to go on talk scene for a second. Hi, how are you today? Welcome. And then I am going to lift this up because my capture card stays on the floor because there's absolutely no space on my desk. It is time to switch things up. Ah! Oh, can I have you on board as my writer? Oh, oh. When she tries to do technology and fails. There you go. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, the thing started flashing, and it's like, oh yeah, party. All right. We're going to move this here. Time to switch things up. Yeah. I like it. I like what you did there. Let's see. Where is my remote? Girl, where's the remote? There. Let's turn on some background lighting, which you can't really see. You see this blue light here on my chin? See that? How at the bottom there's that random blue light? That's what I'm trying to draw on the Judy piece. Random blue lights that hit from the bottom because there's a backlight, but it's not showing up properly, and it's very frustrating. Judy, you bitch. Before you start, ooh, let's see this. Oh, what? Your face is everything. Like, oh, fuck. Yes. All right. Let me try and get this to play. Come on. Connect. There you go. Let's see. Switch game thingy. Yes! Ooh, no. Maybe I should at least attach my controller properly. Oh, okay. I am actually going to have to reset the stream, because otherwise it was going to be picked up twice. So hang in there with me for literally 5 seconds. Yeah? Be right back. Give me 1 second. I will be right with you all. Count to 5.